Have you been diagnosed with supraspinatus tendinopathy or irritation? Now the supraspinatus is one of 4 rotator cuff muscles, and it runs across the top of the shoulder up here, comes over and attaches out here on the outside of our shoulder on the humerus bone. Now if you've been diagnosed with this, not a full thickness tear, maybe it's partial tearing, or maybe just some irritation to the tendon, which is very common for a lot of people because this tendon is avascular. It doesn't have a large blood supply, so sometimes it takes a long time to heal. Okay, all you have at home is one dumbbell. What would I do, or what could you do with one dumbbell to try to improve this situation? So I'm going to show you right now. The first thing you're going to do is I've got my thumb would be pointing upwards. I've got the dumbbell here. Now, I'm not straight in the front. I'm not straight out to the side. I'm in what's called a scapular plane. So I'm kind of out here at about a 30 to 40 degree angle. And I'm going to come down towards my thigh, and I'm going to bring that straight up to about shoulder level and then back down. Really focusing on the contraction. I'm just going up and then back down. That's the first one that I would do. I don't like this done with the thumb down, also known as the empty can position. I know some therapists and people like to do that exercise. I don't like to do that. I feel like that really compromises that tendon and may irritate it further. We do use that test when you're trying to determine if the supraspinatus tendon is involved. So for our purposes for this video, I definitely wouldn't do that. I would just stick with the thumb up, kind of coming up and down, and just like that. And you're going to repeat that for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to kind of bring your elbow out to the side. Now, if it hurts too much for you to bring your arm out to the side, you can rest your elbow on a table or whatever, a soft surface, and I'm just going to rotate back just like this. Now, if that's too painful to start out here, you can start it lower, and I may even start right here and then just kind of work my arm back as far as I can, and then eventually work all the way up to here if I can, just to strengthen the posterior cuff, or those back 2 rotator cuff muscles known as the infraspinatus and the teres minor. What about the subscapularis muscle? Now, that's the one on the front. That's the big rotator cuff muscle. In a lot of cases, not that it doesn't need strengthening, but it's typically much stronger than the other 3 muscles. They are smaller muscles. So if you only have the one dumbbell to use in very limited time, I recommend doing the thumb up scaption position and then that progressive kind of starting here and working up external rotation movement to try to build strength up and load the tendons to try to promote healing and then reduce your pain. Thanks so much for watching.